yours actually mean?
I don't
Have we
know.
Googled that?
I've just seen a couple of really big puffs in here. So, it was about 2 months ago, I think, wasn't it, that I got my talent visa, which was wonderful. And I started applying for yours. And no news yet for you, is there?
I'm an illegal alien. Well, no, I'm not actually, because I've got a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I've got a piece of paper.
She's got a piece of paper to say that she's allowed to live here whilst they consider her application, which is fine, but it's still quite funny.
I mean, it's still in no man's land, really.
So technically, Maria hasn't got a visa,
No.
and that's how long it's taken. 2 months ago. And every now and then we get another request for another little bit of information, don't we? Last week it was just, please provide proof of your address. In other words, like a UT bill or something like that.
It's crazy because they've had it all, but I think the advice is that if you're asked for anything, just send everything, because the next email will be something that you didn't send.
It's so true.
It's
And another little update, in that same programme 2 months ago, I don't know if you remember, we went to the tax office. And we were so chuffed, weren't we?
We thought, wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Service. And we were just really, really chuffed. Well, surprised and chuffed.
It was amazing. Super fast and really easy. I mean, so much for the bad bureaucracy thing, because actually it was a breeze. So here we are, 2 months on now. We haven't had the refund from the taxe to habitation.
No, although we've proved that we were here and it was our only property.
Yes.
They don't believe us.
No, they don't believe it. So now we've had to write an in-depth letter, which actually I wrote 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that was a big
we might hear
disappointment.
by December. You know.
So again, please don't pay your tax to habitation if it is your primary home.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could spend a lot of time trying to recover that money.
It's hard to get it back, and it's quite a lot of money. It's nearly €600.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, when you've got to pay that and your ordinary tax, it's a big chunk, isn't it?
And also in that programme of 2 months ago, you might remember I had a meeting about the yacht club. Well, I just thought I'd give you a quick update on that. We're still in between meetings. So it's a slow process.
Be the same anywhere, in any country, wouldn't it? I think we can't say that it's just France.
No.
It is a tedious thing, but it has to be done.
But on the plus side...
There is one. Have we got any pluses today?
No, in the last couple of months,
Oh, okay.
your little business has taken off, really, hasn't it?
Oh, I know. I've met so many lovely people, and to those that watch and stay with us, we just had great fun with you guys, and we loved having you. We've got some people here at the moment. We had some people checking out this morning, and we've got some more people coming on Wednesday.
But it's so funny because 80%, maybe even more, maybe 85% of the people that book here are you guys, followers from YouTube.
Yeah, and it's lovely because we had the most amazing couple from Cheltenham, didn't we? And I hope they won't mind me mentioning them, but they literally left as friends. And it was them that said, we feel like we know you and we feel like you're our friend. And it's always a little bit like, oh, okay, when we meet people, because they do know us from the channel, but they do leave us friends, which is so lovely. I care about it. I care that people, you know, that doing the breakfast, you know, we do mostly, it is like a typical French breakfast with eggs or whatever, you know, cereals, bread. Croissants. And because we are new to it, we're getting some really nice feedback, aren't we? Which is good. And I care. If somebody says to me that they don't want to eat yogurts but they want cheese or whatever, then we can do that. It's not a problem.
We just had some guests actually, they've just left, and occasionally people book through booking.com. They gave the most amazing review, and there's an area where you list the cleanliness and the cooking and the friendliness. And what was it?
10, 10, 10, 10.
10, 10,
Yeah.
10, 10. That's
Yeah.
our first booking.com comment. We've only had a few people stay on booking.com, but this is the first time someone's actually left a review, so we're really excited. Apparently we're really nice and friendly.
We enjoy it and we love it, and we wouldn't do it if we didn't.
We do have a lot of fun. We do the little boat trips, and so far we've taken quite a few guests down the river to Market Day.
Yeah.
And I've done a few little wildlife tours and done my best to explain the river and how it works. And I'm
People
really,
really love
enjoying
that, don't
it.
they?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
come back and the smiles on their faces because they've seen it. Well, most people have seen it on the channel, but they don't believe it until they've done it themselves, how beautiful it is.
Obviously, you can book through booking.com, but don't forget, if you book direct with us through the website as YouTube followers, you get a discount.
Ka-ching.
Ka-ching! End of commercial. We had some friends from Jersey who were originally Jersey stay as well, but now because of us, they've moved to France, haven't they? Kevin and Sally.
I remember when I said to Sally, because Kevin was my boss, and I remember saying to Sally, we're moving to France, and she just went, ugh. And it was her dream too, wasn't it, to move to France? And they moved about 3 hours north of us about a year ago.
Yeah.
They were a year and 3 months ago, so they were a year behind us. And I remember being so pleased for them because they were following their dream too, and we talk about it, and we talked about it for like 3, 4, 5 years. And we did it, and no regrets. And they've done it, and there's no regrets.
Now they're introducing us to new things that we'd never heard of, like a shop called Noz. That was fun, wasn't it?
What does Noz actually mean?
I don't
Have we
know.
Googled that?
No, but it was great fun. What is it? It's kind of a...
Well, it's a bankrupt stock, so it could have anything in it. I mean, to be fair, it was a lot of tat, but it was interesting because you can get anything from clothes to wine to a pedal bin for your kitchen, whatever. There was everything. There was even makeup. There was all sorts, wasn't there?
What's that?
Stop you smelling.
Stop me smelling.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, it's hard to tell which are bargains or not, but the average price is about €3. I'm going to have to get the wine app out and do some comparisons. I've just seen a couple of really big puffs in here. It kind of competes with a shop that I try and avoid because once we go in
You'd
there,
love it.
there's a place
You'd
called
love it.
Action. I don't know if you've ever heard of Action. Where are we going now?
Yes. And you learn about my parking.
Oh my goodness, you go in for one thing and come out
Yeah.
with all sorts of stuff.
You think, I won't need a bag, I'll just go in and just get what I need, and then you come out like this. And you can never park because it's always really busy. I suppose explaining it to somebody from England, it's a bit like a Primark, you know, where it's a ton of rubbish for not very much money. But actually, we've bought some really good stuff there.
We have. I can't admit it. I won't admit it.
No, you do. You go in and I don't see you. You go off on a tangent and I say, right, okay, I just need some cleaning products. Because they do like cleaning products that you can get in the UK, which are really good. And I turn around and I can't find you.
It's funny because the retail parks here are huge. You've got every shop you can imagine, and you can literally buy anything you need with big electrical stores, with big supermarkets, big wine stores. But along with those come the chains like Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC.
Yeah, it's very difficult going past the KFC, isn't it?
Yeah, but recently I discovered a new entry. And it was delicious. What was it? It was a
It was an Indian burger or
Yeah, it was
something.
a
And it was
tandoori in a naan bread.
Was it in a pitta?
Yeah.
Or an arm? I don't know.
A tandoori chicken breast in a naan bread.
It's amazing what excites us these days.
It's really nice. It's like a zinger burger. They don't do zingers in France. So this is kind of a replacement. I'm dead chuffed. Real typical French food. Marvellous.
But we're still cooking real typical French food, aren't we?
I made beef bourguignon last week when the weather wasn't so good. I've just made a quiche.
Yeah.
A quiche is French.
A quiche is French.
Yeah, quiche Lorraine.
A quiche Lorraine. So this is homemade pastry, is it?
Well, it's homemade in the fact that I took out the packet and put it in the mould.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain.
Everyone's a
Beauty in the Monday.
Last time I did this, I made my own pastry. But because we've got guests, I didn't think I'd have time. Baking things.
What the hell is a baking?
But it just holds it in place. Cartouche.
There's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
And we bake it like that.
They don't look very tasty.
Within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond gold. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows and
Oh, yeah.
lose track of time.
That.
High now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond dawn. A bigger scale, the world in hand.
Genuinely delicious. It sounds like an insult in a way.
You can taste all the homemade ingredients in it, but there's a bit of lumpy flour in there.
You do the interview, because you're an expert.
Just a little bit of an interview, because he wants me to do it for you. How handsome do you think Richard is?
Very handsome. For a man of 99.
Yeah. What? I always thought it was a bit rough around the edges myself.
Well, aren't we all?
Yeah, well. I don't think he wants me to do any more now, do you?
Dreamy,
You know what I mean? Great chef. Great chef.
easy, easy.
Anyway, I think that's enough for us wittering on, isn't it?
Yeah, we do go off on a tangent, don't we?
So that's it.
That's your lot.
Till the next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.